Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Charges, I take
and the drive
Jalen Watkins.
stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
I take Jalen Watkins off your hand.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Put some out.
Flacco from the gun. And that's complete to Jesse James. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Yeah, that simulated the week. That's what's going on.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, whatever you did, it just
certainly
went
not
the
how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Here we go, get off the field.
I know.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Oh, that's
3 yards on the
talking.
pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's up with your
Tried
boy?
a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Hey, man,
Didn't
fuck
happen
it. I
on
got
that
a
play.
loss.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got 3. We got 3.
Real deal in here. Who the real deal? Yeah, real deal. You in here? We online.
To throw, Rivers rolling to his right. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some.
I told you just go to advance to the next season.
Near midfield for a 1st and 10.
No, 61. Matchbox lights. Fresno.
Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson.
All right, bro. Well, you're going to do all that one time on the next season. Make sure you take the fucking injuries off, bro.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, so I can have my players ready to roll.
And if I may put some space in there.
On 2nd and 9. Rivers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man covers, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
All right, we'll go ahead and do what you got to do, man.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
I'm still ready to rock, man. Like I played the game or nothing.
Mike 52. Here we go. Mike 52. Here we go. No, check. Hey, echo. 52 right here. 52. Hey, time.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2nd catch in this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, You know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
95, Mike, 195.
I heard some fuck with it. I never heard of that.
Now on 2nd and 13. Flacco. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Hey, keep stick. Keep stick. 57 for Mike. Watch 57. So we got man.
Flacco off play action. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
On first down, Tomlinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood!
From the shotgun,
Man, that shit don't
sliding
take
out of the
shit,
pocket.
man.
And now he's going to use his legs. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
52 to Mike, boy, 52.
These motherfuckers mad, bro.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. Just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
You had a problem way beforehand, before that all that moving and shit. It wasn't meant to be, man. You had so many fucking injuries. That's what the problem was.
Hey, Delta.
It's like, no, I don't know what it was, man. I'm just fucking with you, man.
52 to Mike. Let's go, tackle, let's go.
Now Rivers on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
I know you'll get it right, though.
Play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only this
Chris Hogan. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Hogan, 81 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Hit it. Let me, what?
That Charger drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bravo! 52, Mike 52. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Topper! 65. Let's go.
Throwing again. Rivers looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
52. Hey, let's get this. 52 is the mic right here on there, right? 52 run. 52 is the mic.
From the gun, Rivers. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Rice, and he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Go now. Let's put that team on the front.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Young book.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Flacco firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Chris Hogan with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Who?
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
I don't bet. You got to be in front of me to bet.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
No, it ain't nothing against you. It's just me. I don't bet unless you're in front of me, dog. You know?
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Hey, Wahoo! Back two. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, dude. Get it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
94. Hey, Charlie, X3. 218, chopper.
3rd and long for Rivers. This is caught by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now Rivers. Gates with a grab. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch.
Yeah, get you a seat up. That shit hard.
Using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Niggas in, hey, the crazy part is, niggas in here got that game, but ain't got no hands.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down before they're inside the 25.
This counts.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
First down, Rivers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Mike, check, 59. Go defense, outside. 59, check.
Rivers now. This will be caught inside the 10. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. First and goal. They're going to be taking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rivers to throw it.
Oh, his connection sucked.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I heard you over there getting your butt kicked by Jalen.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Tomlinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
You ain't even see the Oprah.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, I did. That's what he cut.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, nah, don't get rainbow. Nobody in this bitch got rainbow. It is fire, yo. Don't get me wrong.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Hey, now that nigga just talking.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight end.
All right, y'all niggas just ruined this screenshot party now, bro.
That means you probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, let's just give you more shit.
Yardage. Now it's Flacco.
They just give you most stuff.
Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
Get Call of Duty.
A good pickup there of 22.
Yeah, get Call of Duty.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more
this ain't about
you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
You get to the
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. On first down, Flacco. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He's talking about money
score. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Holy shit.
Rock it, go.
Barely got that snap off. Flacco now.
No disrespect, that man.
Right. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Flacco fakes the give.
I was going to hit him with the one.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all
I
over
hope
the
he ain't
field
playing
so
on soccer
far.
because he put that shit on 12 minutes.
Game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
There you go. Sergeant make you play the whole 12 minutes, and if you quit, that's your L.
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, Tomlinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Go! 60 outlaw. Let's go. Check. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, high 7. 52, Mike 52. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
Yeah, look at that, boy. And they ain't gonna cap, but this game got me hooked.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, orbit.
Shit be having me hooked.
Push him back. 52's the mic, boy. 52. Check.
I told your ass that.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Chambers. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run Tomlinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. To throw is Rivers.
Oh, yeah, no matter.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 15. Hey, switch gears. Check 4. 61, matchbox lights. 57, Mike 57. Get it.
And to give this time to the tailback. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2-18, shot. Yeah.
They'll try the left side. It's Rice.
I hope you understand y'all niggas when y'all say that shit. It's football.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing.
So you gonna say the NFL not fair?
Creases like they were able to exploit right there.
What he said.
How when you playing foul me?
Honeycutt ain't trying to hit.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rice. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Oh, he's bad at.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. 52. Check 52 to Mike. Check that.
The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's not doing it. Alert flare. Check. Topper. Shoot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute
How you get your other money on here? I got 400. Nah, I got like $425 in my shit.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage.
No, I'm saying like
stop him behind the line.
I got the money in my shit.
It's clearly a running situation when you're up.
Like it's like you know how you got like 2 separate money. You got your top money and then the bottom money.
Yeah, bring 7,
I'm talking about that
9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
I guess is that what it is?
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yards. Set up the screen. It's complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing Rivers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. There's the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Wahoo! 52's the mic. Watch the run, watch the run. 52's the mic, boy, 52. Don't get nervous. Hey, Charlie. 52's the mic. Watch Mike, watch it.
To throw again. Rivers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Hey, Zoo. 52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. Come to Wild West.
From the gun, Rivers. He's going to let it fly.
Yep.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Lab, you see your games still? Yeah, in the playoff. You ready?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rice. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now a give, right side. Rice. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
That's what me got to sound another line. Shit hot, bro. Oh, is that lavish, bro? That which one of them shits you gonna buy? I was just asking them. Them niggas telling me to get Call of Duty and... Oh, my God. Yeah, lavish, get 2K or Red Dead. Hey, that's what I told him. He might want to win 2K or Red Dead. Red Dead's pretty good, man. 2K or Red Dead, shit. Me and Dad will get you to about like shit. Me and Dad will get you about like 30 and 0 in park. For real. I'm gonna get it down going on the street. Yeah. Ah, this shit hot. Tater. Motherfucker! Don't kill me, man. Bitch! Don't kill me, man. I been almost dislocated my damn kneecap.
What happened, man? You alright?
Man, I just hit my fucking knee on the edge of the damn bed.
Oh, the edge of the bed. Uh-oh, it's out either Honeycutt Labs to meet me in the Super Bowl.
Oh, shit, you know Honeycutt ain't playing the game no more. Beat him off the sticks.